So that's a development that we're working on. And we're trying to toe this fine line between supporting our cocoa farmers, but putting honey at the forefront because that's our differentiator. So we don't know if it's going to be a white chocolate or if it's going to be a milk chocolate or if it's going to be this crazy fun color like a matcha bright green or ube purple, or if it's going to be a dark chocolate.
So we both commented about how we just met a few months ago. And what I'm super impressed by is how quickly I feel like your company is moving. So tell us a little bit about your most recent developments, and then how do you and your company move so fast? How do you get things done so quickly?
It's funny that you think that you feel that we're moving faster. My perspective, it feels like we're moving very, very slowly. So I hinted at that. The market size, or I guess so our chocolate is fairly expensive. Let me rewind. It's $10 to $13 a bar, and that good food should not be expensive. So one thing that we've been trying to do for the last year, and this is where I feel like we're moving very slowly, is to try and reach that consumer. We've been trying to develop a smaller chocolate bar, something around the $6 price point. That is more accessible. So that's a development that we're working on. And we're trying to toe this fine line between supporting our cocoa farmers, but putting honey at the forefront because that's our differentiator. So we don't know if it's going to be a white chocolate or if it's going to be a milk chocolate or if it's going to be this crazy fun color like a matcha bright green or ube purple, or if it's going to be a dark chocolate. Bestseller is our dark raspberry bar. So we're trying to internally guess and check with what's going to work, and what's cool about it is we won't know until we sell it. So that's something that we're working on internally in terms of our chocolate and what people throughout the country can expect as we roll out to our retailers like Whole Foods or Snack Magic. Even they're most interested in our smaller bar. But from a local standpoint, having this dessert bar, furthering our dialogue with St. Louis. So how do all the products that contain chocolate in St. Louis have our chocolate? We're trying to make that possible, starting at our factory, starting in our retail experience. So drinking chocolate mix, chocolate syrups, even a honey syrup, something super simple, locally sourced honey that all the coffee shops can use. We're doing our best to try and create a footprint for just knowing where your products come from, and trying to do it a little bit more environmentally friendly. So we use only reusable glass for all of our drink products, and then compostable packaging for all of our food products. So
That's
in general, that's an update on what we're doing. But from a team level, we did have a team of 5. We're now a team of 2, so it's a mighty team. Jonathan and myself. Haley's part-time. We're moving forward as quickly as we can with what seems to be a skeleton crew.
So as we're wrapping up, the final 2 questions. Chocolate bars, all of your products, where can we find you? Where can we buy all your delicious stuff?
You bet. We'll start on the West Coast. We're in a select amount of stores in LA, Studio City. So Jimbo's, Erewhon, you can find us in stores around that area. Then kind of moving up in the Pacific Northwest, a couple shops called the Meadow, wonderful stores that support craft chocolate makers. You can buy from them online. Moving closer to the Midwest, Bar and Cocoa, they support all the makers. They're in Colorado, but you can buy online primarily. And then in the Midwest, we're in close to 25 different Whole Foods locations, starting in Kansas City all the way over to Columbus, Ohio, as far north as St. Paul, Minneapolis, and then down to Louisville. So that's generally where we hope to grow, is more Midwest stores. And then on the East Coast, small honey shops and small mom and pop shops. No large stores right now, but and otherwise you just find us on our website.
Okay, the website has everything, and because I feel you're moving so quickly. As you create other flavors, are they available on the website first, or if I go there today,
Mhm.
if I go there next week or April, May, etc., is that the best place to find the newest?
It's the best place to find the newest and the most unique flavors. We can't
Ooh.
sell. So for Whole Foods, for example, we have our top 4 units, top 4 SKUs, top 4 products. So right now we have 10 products for sale at our shop, and most of those you can't find at Whole Foods. You can only find them on our website or in our shop.
Okay. And then lastly, I personally have found this, both your energy and the entire conversation, just your message, really inspiring. And so whether it's the article or the podcast or the video, anyone else who's listening, watching, what would you ask our audience to do with Honeymoon Chocolates? How can we help you? How can we support you best? Please.
Yeah. So how can you guys support Honeymoon? I would say give us a follow on Instagram. Take a look at the label next time you're shopping for chocolate or really any food product. It better informs you as to what you're consuming, and it has a much better outcome in terms of what food you're consuming and what nourishes you. And then from just a general perspective, a lot of what this new generation that is graduating high school, going to college. My little brother is in that generation, and they have a lot of concern with the environment. So it doesn't take a large group; it just takes one person. So that's what I'd recommend.
I love it, man. Well, I know you're busy, so I appreciate your time. And I really mean it when I say not only is the chocolate delicious, but the messaging, the brand, the everything behind you is just, it seems so incredibly, I'm not sure wholesome is the right word because it sounds almost innocent, but well-meaning might be the right word. And so I appreciate you and your business, and thank you for your time.